Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Rocking Dada. I have prepared so many types of solution of problems from the chapter Work, Energy and Power, part 5, so that you have to understand the different types of numerical problems. Here I am going to solve the so many types of different types of numerical problems like this. Question number 1, find the force required to do 25 joule work when the force causes a displacement of 0.5 meter. First of all, we have to find the force in this question. Force applied, and there is a 25 joule. The work done is 25 joule, and the force causes the displacement of. There is a displacement. 0.5 meter is a displacement. So that here is a two value, work done and the displacement. You have to find the force. If you use the formula, you can calculate it easily. Okay. Solution, given that work done W is equal to 25 joule, which is given in the question, 25 joule, and the displacement it is denoted by s is equal to 0.5, which is also given in the question. That is the 0.5 meter. Displacement is also given, and we have to find the force applied. Find the force required means force applied. We can write force applied. It is denoted by F. Force applied, F is equal to what? We can use the formula. Here are the two values W and S. Then we have to find the force F. So we can use this formula. W is equal to F multiply S. The formula to determine the work is equal to force multiply displacement. So put the value. W is given here 25 centimeter. We can put the value here, and then force, we have to find the force. There is not a value of force, so S means displacement is given here 0.5. So after putting this value, we can calculate the force. Now divide the 25 by 0.5. We can compute it 50 newtons. So that this is a required answer. This is easy numerical. You can calculate it easily. Okay, question number 1 is finished. Now question number 2. A boy pushes a book by applying a force of 5 newton. Here is a one boy pushes a book by applying a force of, applying the force of 5 newton. Find the work done. Here is we have to find the work done by this force is the book is displaced through 25 cm while pushing. Here is also two value. We have to find the work done, but in this question number 1, you have to compute the force applied, in which we use this formula W is equal to F multiply S. And in this question number 2, we use the same formula W is equal to F multiply S, but here is the different value. First, force applied is given here. Solution given that force applied 5 newton. Force applied is given here. Firstly, you can understand the question properly. A boy pushes a book by applying a force. Force is given here. Find the work done. Work done. We have to find the work done by this force is the book is displaced through 25 cm while pushing. While pushing, the book is 25 centimeter means that is displacement. So that displacement S is equal to 20 cm. But Newton is in the SI system, but cm is a CGS system. So we have to convert the cm into meter. Displacement S is equal to 20 cm is equal to 0.2 meter. Work done W is equal to what? Formula. W is equal to F multiply D. We can use this formula, which is used in the question number 1 also. So here is the 1, 2 value, force and D is given. You can write S also. D or S. Displacement is denoted by S, but distance travel. If you write the distance here, distance is denoted by D, but displacement is denoted by S. You can write any one. Okay. And now put the value. F is given here 5 newton and S is 0.2 means W is equal to 1 joule. Answer. Okay, this is required answer. Question number 2 is also finished. Now the question number 3. Now I am continuously motivating this class. Question number 3, find the kinetic energy. It is related to energy, but two numericals which are related to the work, but it is related to energy. Find the kinetic energy of a ball of mass 200 grams moving at the speed of 20 meters per second. Before to solve this question, you have to understand the lesson properly. What is kinetic energy? Which formula is to determine the kinetic energy? What are the formula to determine the kinetic energy? For this question, you have to understand it easily to solve this question. Okay, first, given here, find the kinetic energy. Here is the kinetic energy of a ball, 200 gram, moving at the speed or velocity of 20 meter per second. Given that mass of ball, mass is given here, 200 gram. But we have to write every units in only one system. Gram is a CGS system, but here is another value, meter or second. Meter and second is SI system. So we have to convert the gram into kilogram. We can convert it um, gram into kilogram like this. 200 gram divided by 1000. We use the unitary method. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 means we have to divide it by 1000. It is converted into 0.2 kg. So that the 200 gram means 0.2 kg. Speed or velocity, that is speed. We can write speed or velocity. Velocity in this question, we can write the speed and velocity in the same word, but speed and velocity is different. But in this question, we can write speed or velocity. Okay, understood? V is equal to 20 meter per second, which are given in the question, and we have to calculate the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, Ke is equal to what? We can use the formula. There is a two value only, m and b, and the formula to determine the kinetic energy is 1 by 2 multiply m multiply v square. It is the formula to determine the kinetic energy. You have to understand this formula from the lesson. Okay, now put the value of kinetic energy. Kinetic energy 1 by 2, m means 0.2 kg, and v means 20, v square 20 square. It is the square is from the formula, and after putting the value we can calculate it. 0.2 multiply 20 and divided by 2. We can compute 40 joule, means the desired answer is 40 joule after computing this numerical problems. Okay, therefore the kinetic energy of that ball is 40 joule. Question number 3 is also this. Now question number, this is very easy, so that I'm going to see the question number 4. Question number 4 is little bit twist question, so that you have to understand it properly. Firstly, we have to understand this question properly. Question number 4, listen, focus here first. A stone X of mass 2 kg. One stone is given here. Its name is X. A stone X of mass 2 kg is at the height of 2 meter from the ground level. Another similar stone Y of mass 4 kg is at the height of 4 meter from the ground level. What is the difference between their potential energy? Here are one stone. Its name is X. And the another stone. Its name is Y. There are two stones, X and Y. Its mass is 2 kg at the height of 2 meter. And another similar stone, Y. Its mass is 4 kg at the height of 4 meter from the ground level. What is the difference between their potential energy? You can compute the potential energy here. First, you have to compute the potential energy of X stone, and then compute the potential energy of Y stone, and we can compare it easily like this. The solution for X, mass m is equal to 2 kg. Mass is given here, and height s is equal to 2 meter. Height is also given here, 2 meter. We know we can use it. Potential energy, we have to understand the formula to determine the potential energy. Potential energy PE is equal to mgh. M is 2 kg for X only. 2 kg is a m. Put the value 10. 10 means g is equal to 10 meter per second, which is not given in the question. But you have to understand the value of g on the surface of Earth. On the surface of Earth, the value of acceleration due to gravity g is 10 meter per second square. You have to understand it from the lesson. Okay, and put the value of h. H is given here, 2 meter height. Now we can calculate the potential energy. Multiply it and calculate potential energy is 42. For it is the potential energy of stone X. Now we can compute the potential energy of stone? Why? For y. For y, mass m is equal to 4 kg. Look at this question. Here is the mass 4 kg. And height h is equal to 4 meter. 4 meter is here, given here, 4 meter. And potential energy. Now we can compute the potential energy easily. Potential P is equal to mgh. M means 4 meter. From here, put the value. And g means 10. We can use the value of 10. And then height means 4 meter. 4 meter is given in the question. Okay, calculate it. Potential energy is equal to 160 joule. Here is the question. What is the difference between their potential energy? We have computed, or we have calculated the potential energy of X in Y stone. But what is the difference? Difference means you have to subtract the big value to small value. Here is the potential energy 60 joule. In the potential energy of X stone is 40 joule only. So we have to subtract the 60. So we have to subtract 160 to 40. So the difference between their potential energy is 160 minus 40 is equal to 120. So it is desired answer. Okay, question number 4 is also finished. Now question number 5. Question number 5. Listen here, the question is properly. A 60 kg person climbs stairs of total height of 20 meter. A 60 kg person climbs stairs of total height of 20 meter in 2 minutes. There is a mass of person 60 kg. A person whose mass is 60 kg climbs stairs of total height. He climbs up to 20 meter in 2 minutes. Time taken is 2 meter. Calculate the power delivered. It is related to power. Which formula is to determine the power? So you have to understand the power easily from the lesson. Okay, and then you can calculate it. First, given here, mass of person m is equal to 60 kg. 60 kg is given here. Height h is equal to 20 meter. And time taken t is equal to 2 minutes. You have to convert the minute into second, because the kg and meter is SI system, but minute is not a SI system. So we have to convert it into the second. Okay. 2 minute means 2 multiplied 60 means 120 second, and g means 10 meter per second square, which is given in the question. But if you not this value in the question, you can use this 10 meter per second square. Okay. Power delivered P is equal to what? We have to compute the power delivered. Power delivered P is equal to what? Formula. The formula to determine the power is P is equal to W by T. W means work, T means time taken. But here is not a value of W. Where is the value of W? There is not a value. But we can use the formula to determine the W. W means work done. Work done means F multiplied D in T. But here is not a value of F. Where is the value of F? No. So we can use the formula of force. Force is equal to M multiplied G. Do you know? Force is equal to M multiply G. It is, you have to understand this value from the lesson. Okay. And D, here is the height. To exert the acceleration due to gravity, D is H. So that we can write the H at the place of D. Okay. D and H are nearly similar. So that mgh P is equal to mgh divided by T. This is the required formula to determine this power delivered. Okay. Now put the value. M means 60, G means 10, and H means 20, which is given in the question. Here is M means 60, G means 10, 10 is given here, and H means 20 meter. In T means 120 second. Put this value. Okay. After putting this value, we can calculate it. P is equal to multiply and divided by 120. Its answer is 100 watts. Therefore, the power delivery is 100 watts. This is also required. Answer. Question number 5 is also understood. Now the question number 6. 6 here is I'm given only hint, but it is very easy numerical. How much time will it take to perform 440 joule of work at the rate of 11 watt? Here is this is work done, W. The 40 joule is the value of W. Work done is coordinate 40 at the rate of 11 watt. 11 means power delivered. 11 watt means power. So that power delivered P is equal to 11 watt. We can use this value at the place of power. Power is 11. W means coordinate 40. Now you can calculate the time. So here is the question to calculate the time. We can calculate the time from this formula also easily. Okay, you can calculate easily. If you not understand, please you can comment. I'll solve at the next class. Okay, question number 7. Nearly there are two question only. Question number 7, look at here. 7 number question. Highlight this question first. Okay, now read the question properly. A 100 watt electric bulb is used for 5 hours. Question here properly. A 100 watt electric bulb is used for 5 hours. How much energy is consumed by the bulb? You have to find the energy. Energy consumed, here is the little bit logic. You have to use the logic here. Energy consumed means total work done. So that energy consumed is equal to work done. You have to understand in this question also. Firstly, you have to understand this content, this sense. It is, we can compute the total energy consumed. So that 100 watt is the power, and you have to find out the energy consumed in time taken is 5 hours is given here. Solution given that, look at here first. Solution. So you can write only one solution given that. At power delivered P is equal to 100 watt is given here. Time taken T is equal to 5 hours. 5 hours you have to convert it into the second, which you can easily convert into the second. Okay, 5 multiplied 60 multiplied 60 multiplied 60, it is converted into minute, and multiplied 60 again, it is converted into hours, second. Okay, so 5 hours is equal to 1800 second. We have to convert it into the second. Now energy consume, this is the sense, this is there is, it is logic. Energy consume is equal to work done, W is equal to what, so that you can calculate easily by using this formula. Power P is equal to W by P. There is power P 100 watt is given here. W, work done W is equal to also given here. Sorry, we have to compute the value of W, and T is given here. T means 1800. Now W is equal to, after cross multiplication, W is equal to 100 multiply 1800 is equal to 18 lakh. So we have to write it into the scientific notation because it is the large value. We have to convert the large value into scientific notation. The required answer is 1.8 multiplied base 10 to the power 6. After decimal there are 6 number, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So like this we can write the scientific notation. This is the required answer. Okay, this is also been in the last question, question number 8. This is very twist question. So first you have to understand the question properly. Question it here. A pulley, you know the pulley, a pulley of 40 kg weight. Pulley mass of pulley is 40 kg, carries, the pulley carries 20 kg sand. Total we need the mass of to pulley in its salt. So that we need total mass here. Firstly you have to understand it. We have to write the total mass here first. Firstly we have to write the total mass in the climbs of 20 steps of 20 centimeter. There are 20 steps. One step is equal to 20 centimeter. Here is a one unit. Listen, one standard unit. Listen, one step is equal to 20 centimeter. But we have to convert it into the 20 step. So time taken is 2 minutes is given here. Calculate the work done by him in its power. first we can calculate the work done and then power. Given that mass of pulley 40 kg given in the question, mass of salt 20 kg also given in the question. Okay, we need the total mass, so add the mass. Total mass M is equal to total mass, we have to denote the total mass is M, and M is equal to 40 plus 20 is equal to 60 joule. Sum of mass of pulley and mass of sand. Okay, understood? You have to understand this sense. This is very important. And then height, we have to compute the height like this. Here is the 20, we have to compute the 20 step, and one step is equal to 20 centimeter. So we can convert it into 20 step by using the unitary method. One step is equal to 20 cm, 20 step is equal to 20 multiplied 20 cm is equal to 400 centimeter. It's converted into meter, it is 4 meter. 400 centimeter is converted into meter, so it is, we have to convert it into the meter, 4 meter. Okay, I think you understand it easily. And time taken is 2 meter, 2 meter also converted into second, 120 second, and then g is equal to 10 meter per second, so this is given here. Understood? First question here, this is the given value, mass of pulley, mass of shaft, total mass, height h is equal to 20 multiplied 20, because one step is 20 centimeter, which is given in the question. 20 steps of 20 centimeter each means one step is equal to 20 centimeters, so we have to convert it into the 20 steps. We have to calculate it into 20 steps, so 20 multiplied 20 is equal to 400 cm, and time taken t is equal to 2 minutes is equal to 2 multiplied 60 is equal to 120 seconds. Is equal to also given here. Now use the formula. Work done W is equal to what? Power delivered P is equal to what? Formula W is equal to mgs, because the formula to determine the work done is W is equal to mgs, which is equal to potential energy. Okay, understood? And mass is given here 60. Here is the mass 60. M is equal to n, g means 10, and h means 4 meter. 4 meter is here, so use the value and calculate, multiply it. 2400 joule is the required work done. Understood? This is the work done. And again we use the formula to determine the power. Power delivered P is equal to W by T. W means work. Work is calculated here, so use this value 2400 and divided by time taken. Time taken means 220, which is given here. Okay, from here we use the value. Now calculate, divide 2400 by 120, so we can compute 20, or it is computed 20 watt. Therefore the required power delivered is 20 watt. And so that's all for today.